What is snakehead? That's a great question.
They're acrobatic like a bass. They crush your lure and fight like a muskie.
I think they're probably the most exciting fish to target now.
Snakehead strikes fear and terror into the minds of many. You want to start in the canals?
Yeah, start above them.
Okay. Today, we are on a boat piloted by Mike Eisel. We've got Robert Willis here, both with the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. I'm John Odenkirk. I work with these guys, and we're on an electrofishing boat, and we're in Little Hunting Creek, Virginia, just north of Mount Vernon. You could almost see Washington, D.C. if those trees weren't there. We're that close. And we're doing a survey for northern snakehead fish. They've been here since 2004. Actually, they've been here since before that. We found out about them in 2004. And for about the last 7 years, we've done a population estimate of the number of adult fish in this creek. And we're here today, we're midsummer. We've already tagged about 30 or 40 fish. And we're looking for some of the fish that we've tagged and some that we haven't tagged to try to continue to build that population estimate for the year and figure out how many fish are in this creek and if those numbers over time are declining or not. And so we'll be spending a couple runs with electrofishing boat, putting electricity in the water, stunning fish, netting them. Today we're only going to be picking up northern snakeheads and looking for tags, and if they're not tagged, giving them a tag and measuring them and releasing them back into this creek. These two canals here are significant. We call them Canal 1 and Canal 2 appropriately. Canal 1 is bulkheaded, and that was the one where the first snakehead was caught ever, 2004. I believe it was June, first week of June. Canal number 2 is not extensively bulkheaded and actually holds more snakeheads because of the natural habitat. A lot of times, people that fish for snakeheads in kayaks can get back in water that's a foot, even less than a foot deep. And that's where the fish are, to be honest, a lot of the time. And we can't get there. And you know, we get drafted 2 feet or so. And so we have to let the tides help us move those fish. At a high tide, the fish are going to be back all the way in the back behind the spatter dock. Now at low tide, they're more forced out on this edge to make them vulnerable for us. So hopefully we'll see a few fish.
Today we're up here in Northern Virginia off the Potomac River, and we're going after some snakehead.
You know, I love all fish, but the snakeheads have a special spot in my heart now because ever since I started targeting them, I just fell in love. They are one of the most exciting fish ever. They'll come out of lily pads through grass and just annihilate your frog.
My favorite part about fishing for snakehead in general is being able to access a lot of the remote water that you can't get to anywhere else. You can't really get to it on the bank. It's tidal water, so the depth and banks are constantly fluctuating. It's skinny, it's shallow, so you can't get to it in a bass boat. So really the only option is a kayak, something maneuverable, lightweight, being able to drag it anywhere, because that's where they like to hang out.
Oh, why do I choose a kayak to target snakeheads? There's really no other way. It gives you the opportunity to explore more. Look in the area we are here. It's only a foot deep, maybe 2 feet deep. You got thick grass everywhere. You just can't get into there with boats and other, in my opinion, it's the only way. There's just so much to learn. And with that, it's just like a whole new puzzle, and you're just trying to find out where the pieces go. It's challenging because where you pattern bass and other different species, Snakeheads go by their own rules, and I've found that it's pretty tough. One day you could end up just crushing them, and the next day you have the same exact conditions and you can't find them anywhere. So, you know, it's just a little different, and I think that's what attracts me to them so much.
The first time I caught a snakehead, I knew right then and there that this was the fish that I wanted to target. I still fish other species and do that regularly as well, but if I'm have some free time and can make the drive down, this is the fish that I am after. Catching bass is fine and dandy, but I'm here for the snakehead. See what I mean?